Badoosh.
Hey guys, my name is Sigman and welcome back to the Madness Studies, everybody's favorite part of the week. Video Lugs! The moment that I'm recording this right now, the channel is sitting at a whopping 647 subscribers, which is awesome because we're 3 short of 650. And speaking of subscriber numbers, I need to get back into the flow of goals and stuff. So the goal for this month, the month of April, is gonna be 675. That sounded like a good number. 25 seems like a good number. So yeah, let's see if we can hit that. And if we can hit that, if we can hit 675, I will do a challenge video that has my wife involved. And it won't be dirty because you know the situation with YouTube right now, they're probably like, oh God, that says something inappropriate. We have to shut off monetization on it right now. There's 2 things I actually want to talk about before we get into the moment you've all been waiting for. You notice it's brighter in here. It's a lot brighter. You can see like everything. It's just brighter because I have lights freaking everywhere. And surprisingly, I'm not being cooked yet. So that's a good sign, but there's also a possibility that could change later. The temperature could drastically change. And my bird, it's late. It's past your bedtime, Oscar. The second thing I wanted to talk about, I'm not going to pretend that there's nothing going on. Of course, you know, YouTube monetization is becoming an issue because advertisers are pulling their ads, you know, and that's how YouTubers make their money. And now it's a little concerning, not just for me, but obviously the ones that are directly affected by this, all YouTubers who make money. Now, of course, you have the people on the high end, some of them saying they're worried about the little guy, and the little guy more specifically, thank you, Oscar. More specifically are the channels that get 100,000 views and up, around that area, you know, the ones who make enough money to pay rent, I guess. It sucks. What they're going through is terrible right now, and I hope things get fixed soon to where they can get their money flowing back in and they can start paying their bills and they don't miss out. And I am kind of worried for them because some of my favorite YouTubers are in that situation right now. But that being said, and I don't want to sound like I'm really selfish about it, I kind of feel like I'm on the outside, you know? This channel, like a lot of my friends that I've made on here that are around this subscriber range, or maybe just a little further ahead, or maybe possibly a little further behind. What does this say for us? You know, what exactly does that say for our future, our chances, you know, if we're ever big enough to actually make a profit from this? And I'm not really saying I'm worried about the money so much as the dream, you know, to be able to do this full time. What does that say for the future? What do you guys think? Do you think I'm worrying too much about it, or should I just kind of wait and see how everything's going before I go, oh God, the world is ending? I'm interested in your feedback on all of this because I'm been racking my brain. Everybody's worried about if their channel's going to be shut down or not, if they're, you know, they're going to have to quit and get a different job because YouTube isn't covering it anymore. And I'm just kind of like, where did, you know, I and people like me or channels like this one, where did they begin? And where are they going to end up? There we go. That sounded a lot better and a little more organized, didn't it? Okay, so enough about that stuff. Actually, you know what? Because I'm stupid, I meant to talk about this a second ago. If you notice, I'm not like doing the whole, hey, like dancing. It's like, you know, like that one guy at the bar who dances terribly and he's trying to pick up on women. You don't do this. You don't do this. You don't do this. Especially when you're recording, especially I can see my camera's going haywire. It's like, look at me going, Sigman, stand still. Because, you know, I have to get a good close up on my face, right? Okay, so yeah, I have something down here. It's actually something to help my knees. I used to use this cooling pad to sit on because it did get really, really hot in this room, and it's actually starting to get a little toasty. Ugh. Anyways, yes, if you notice, that's why I'm keeping my arms down so you don't see the pit stains. But yeah, I have a pad down here at the bottom, you know, at my feet. It's kind of a cooling pad. I guess it's cool. My feet are going to be cool. I mean, I'm not too worried about that. But it's also, I mean, it's kind of padded, so it helps my knees a little bit. It's a little easier to do the standing up thing. And also, it's my little box area that I am not allowed to step out of. That was the first thing I noticed when editing these videos. And it was just, woo, thank you. It's the first thing I noticed when editing is I kept, you know, moving around and stuff. It's like, it's okay to move, but I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. That's not okay. And we don't want to do this all the time. Like sometimes when it's necessary, sure, but not all the time because that'd get a little annoying. At least it got annoying for me for editing. It's like, God, it was such a pain. Before I decide to go on any other rants and stuff, let's just go ahead and move on to the moment you've all been waiting for. What's that? What could it be? It's only been a week, I guess. Comments. Very genuine, good video. Thank you so much for that. I was referring to the last reading your comments where I gave a small office tour. I'm sorry if that was anticlimactic. I know some people are like, wow, I wonder what his office is like. It's gotta be super special. No, not really. There's a lot more I want to do to it. I want to add a lot more foam in here to definitely kill all the echoes, but that costs money. That, you know, costs a lot of money. So it's one of those situations of, if this channel ever becomes self-sufficient, I'll be able to do all the additions that I want to. It's just right now, I can't really justify spending a whole lot more money on the channel just yet. but I am really excited about it. So, but again, if you're looking for like this big, epic, awesome studio thing, I apologize. I'm a baller on a budget. Happy Room is what you would get if the Saw guy and the thing from Portal decided to compare notes after a night of drunken debauchery. Always, and I just realized I cut that off, sorry. Always love seeing you play this. You seem like you're usually having a good time with it. Also, hey, someone remembered Short Circuit. Johnny 5 is alive. Yes, I remember Short Circuit, and now I feel old. Happy Room is far more enjoyable than I anticipated, and I really look forward to playing that again. It's something you're gonna see every now and then, and I'm not gonna flood the channel with it because, you know, one person's like, hey, I like this, and I'm like, hey, cool, I'm gonna kill you with like part 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I don't even know if the game goes on that long, but you know what I mean. From Short Circuit to hentai, just like that, another excellent video. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I don't ask where some of the stuff I say comes from, because I don't even know. Because after I made the tentacle thing, I cut this part out, you didn't see it. I had to stop and ask myself, I was like, where did I get that from? But that's pretty much how my mind works. It's like a 5-year-old who discovered candy for the first time. One second he's there, next second he's off in the distance, and you have to go pick him up because he's kicking the neighbor's cat, or chasing the cat, chasing the dog. I don't know. Maybe he's violent, maybe he's just hyper, maybe he's just happy. I don't know. I really don't want to know what they did in those rooms. Referring to Breach and Clean. No, I don't want to know either. Talking about the green stuff, like the stuff you see on the floor. Sure, that could be construed as maybe they had green Gatorade that they just spilled everywhere. And it's like, okay, I could justify that, but then again, these were blue people. Maybe they dropped green stuff. Yeah, I'll let your imagination run with that. I'll never get that badoosh out of my head. Well, that's good. I guess is that branding? Is that good branding? I don't know. People seem to really enjoy badoosh, and that is awesome. That's the signature for this channel, and it's just really cool. And so far, everybody seems to like it, and that's awesome, because this channel, I mean, yeah, sure, I make videos and I upload videos to it, but it's also about entertaining you guys, and I'm just really glad that people jumped on board with that. And yeah, honestly, man, this channel is really good. Keep this up for sure. Well, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate the compliment. I'm glad you enjoyed the content, and I hope you keep enjoying the content. By the way, you are a new person, and also I forgot to say this before, we do have some new people in the channel, so hi to the new people. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to my insanity, where half the stuff I say doesn't make sense, and if it does make sense, you should probably run. I'm just glad to see more and more people jump into the community, and always, you know, I encourage anybody and everyone to leave comments in the videos to let me know what you think, or if you just, you know, want to talk about what happened in the video. Maybe I did something terrible. Maybe I did something funny. I don't know. Congrats on 2 years. It takes a lot of effort to continue YouTube for that long. Congrats again. Well, thank you so much for that. Yeah, the channel has hit actually a few milestones, I think. Actually, the channel's over 32,000 views, which is awesome. It's on its way to 33,000 views, and we're almost at 700 videos. That's coming up here real soon, I think. That's a lot of work to go into this, and I'm just excited to keep on doing it, and we'll see how this looks a year from now. I know I didn't exactly come out with like a video or anything cool for it, but I didn't really know what I could do necessarily, because last year I talked about, hey, this is where I progressed from last year, and if I went back to that year, it'd probably end up being a cringe fest. I don't really know what I could have done for it. I do have some things planned, but I think I'm going to keep that for the challenge video if the channel is able to hit the 675 mark. Wow, man, we started our channels at nearly the same time. April 1st marks 2 years for our channel. Congrats on making it this far. It takes a lot of work and dedication. Cheers. Well, thank you so much for that. Yeah, it does. It really does. It takes a lot of, for anybody out there to do a YouTube channel, it takes a lot of persistence. It takes a lot of dedication, and I love doing this. You know, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Congratulations on your 2 years. That's, yeah! Okay, so that looks like that's it for reading your comments. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you so much for leaving comments. Those are always appreciated. I'm excited for the future. I really am. The channel's going up, and there's nowhere else it can go but up. I encourage you to leave comments in the comment section down below. I always try to have them featured on reading your comments. It's just really cool to see how you guys react to the content, and just I have a lot of fun with it, and I hope you all do too. Just remember though, the channel's goal for this month is going to be 675. I'm gonna have to stop that right here because it is that time. What time? Outro time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button like putties. Share the video with a friend, that would be great. And hey, if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button and join the Sigman Army today. Thank you all again so much for your support. Thank you all so much for 647 subscribers. I'm really excited for the future, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. But thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.